Alright, welcome to my channel. This is the Slumdog Zillionaire. I am playing some Pokemon TCG online. So this is the Pokemon trading card game online client. I've played Magic for a long time, probably close to 20 years at this point. I usually find myself playing some sort of degenerate control strategy or combo strategy, but back before I got into combo, I played like at least 10 years of control in standard or legacy, which are kind of the new format, and then the oldest, one of the oldest formats. So basically, coming to Pokemon, I was looking for something that was kind of the same, and basically just fell in love with this card, Oranguru. Resource management, I love this, recycling cards. I think that's really cool. But this card has my heart. Make them pay. This card is always insane. Even when it's not, I guess I just don't use it, but just having a one of in the deck to find is really cool. This card, this GX attack, Articuno GX, is really cool. I like being able to discard all of my opponent's energy. I realized coming into this game there's not a lot of resources, like people don't play that many energy in their decks, and that kind of surprised me when I was looking at building. So cards like Custom Catcher, Crushing Hammer, basically one of the big things about this deck is I'm going to destroy everyone's energy, make their retreat cost more, and then I'm also going to Custom Catcher to just put a different Pokemon active, like Zacian's popular in a lot of decks, even attack in decks that don't have metal. If your deck doesn't have metal and you put this guy into your bench, he's got a 2 retreat cost. I am definitely going to Custom Catcher that guy up and make you deal with that. Like, people do play Switch, so that is a thing you can do, but you have Poniard to kind of look at their hand, discard item cards that you find there. Switch is an item, so there's a lot of tools in this deck. It takes a lot of practice to like get good with this deck and actually play fast enough to not go to time every round. So I'm gonna throw a shout out to the guy who I got the list from. It's Sander. I'm gonna butcher his last name. Wojcik. May not be right on that, but 4th place Malmo regional. So it was, I believe, late February, early March is when that happened. But it's just a pile of one-ofs. This guy must have put so much work into this deck to try to figure it out, but apparently he's been playing these kind of hand control strategies for a while, so I am definitely going to keep an eye out for any of his lists because I will probably like whatever he builds. So far, cards that really stand out to me that I absolutely love. Rosa. This card's insane. If somebody knocks out one of your Pokemon, you can expect you're just going to destroy them the next turn. I really like going and getting Articuno, whatever trainer I want. Usually it's going to be Lusamine or Mars or Tate and Liza and basic energy. And then I just rip all the energy off their Pokemon. Like, thank you for knocking my out. Now I'll not really knock your Pokemon out, but just waste a bench space for you. One of the glaring things that this deck has to try to avoid is the Welder puts 2 energy on in 1 turn and draws them 3 cards. So Welder is a natural enemy of the energy denial decks, but with these haymakers like Articuno, you're able to deal with that one big threat that gets like buffed up with a bunch of energy and kind of win that way. It's a really grindy deck. You have to play fast. On ladder, I usually don't have any issues, but you also have pretty close to 50 minutes between both players' timers. You're each given 25 minutes, so you have a lot more time than in a physical tournament. I like to think of myself as a fast player, but even with this deck, like, I'm thinking a lot. There's a lot of random things I'm trying to think about, and I don't want to lose to something stupid. So I do slow down once I get below like 10 cards in deck. That's when I kind of start to focus in and think about what am I going to lose to, like how do I lose this game. Okay, started the recording a little bit late, so basically what we're playing here is Cinccino control. Sander played with it at Malmo, he placed 4th. This deck's tough, it's sweet, it's really cool. This is kind of what we're looking for in a hand. Feel free to correct me if you think that you know how to play this deck better, like please let me know. I'm coming from a lot of Magic, so not too used to Pokemon, I believe one of the setups we are looking for is we want Zacian in play. The Stealthy Hood is normally for Zacian because we don't want our opponents to be able to take a 2 prize knockout. And then basically we're just going to try to draw a bunch of cards and set up a lock with Crushing Hammers, Articuno GX, and Polka Dolls, Custom Catchers. Alright, sorry about that. This is not necessarily a good matchup. Do they have Gengar in here yet? Nope. They might get it. Benching this guy, this is a really good example of like when somebody doesn't know my deck. I mean, I've only played Ditto and Zacian, so there's not like huge tell of what I'm playing, but this guy's going to be just a wasted spot on the bench, and in this matchup, it comes down to a lot of bench slots. The Mewtwo version less than the other version. This will be a dream if he goes for this. Oh, he doesn't have to switch into it. That's still not bad. So, things that are important in this matchup. I would like to see how lucky we're going to have to get. So I'm going to discard this. I do have a card in the graveyard. Yeah, I'll take Will. And now I'm going to put up a Cinccino because I don't think this is going to survive. And I don't think I want to skateboard into that. I think I get rid of Poniard. And now kind of take a look. We're missing a Quick Ball. We're missing a Power Plant. A Yell Grunt. An Acro Bike. I believe that's it. I think I go get this. With having Will in hand, it makes me want to wait. But realistically, because if I miss there, I'm just gonna Rosa, because they're gonna knock me out. If I miss that head, they're just gonna kill my guy, and then I'm gonna get to Rosa. So next turn I'm not gonna want to Will, and I'm not just gonna wait for this. So this can eventually just be discard fodder, or I can use it later. So I said this is kind of a bad matchup. This Mew version is a little bit better because they don't have a lot of bench space. Like you see this, these Malmars are gonna be really good at putting energy back on the bench. This guy completely useless. This guy pretty much useless. I mean, it's tagging for 120 a turn, but that's all it's doing. Really just Mewtwo in play. That's what we're trying to avoid here. And we can even set up, I mean, that's pretty bad for us, but if they Horror House us here, it's not the best. And they're probably going to get another Malamar. See, our opponent had a pretty good setup. That's a pretty good one. They do have a skateboard. Oh, this is a pretty good draw from them. So they're going to discard that Trevenant and this Dusknoir. Thank God they only have one Malmo, so they can only put this up to 2. I guess, unless they find another one. But if they take this knockout, this is going to be really unfortunate for my opponent because they're about to get Articuno GX'd. Oh wait, they have Stealthy Hood. I don't think that'll happen. So I have to draw... I think I'm going to double Custom Catcher. See, that's one of the things I don't really understand. I have a hard time with this card. Like, I think I understand how that works. But I've definitely been wrong. No, I want Faba. Water energy. I think it's time to discard a wheel. I'll put this out, so hopefully they go for it. We're gonna swap up a Malmar. Aha, it does work. Okay. I almost don't want to do anything then. No, I'll put this here. I think I just draw. Here. Like I get really confused when I look at this card trying to figure out like what it stops, like what Custom Catcher stop, or what the Stealthy Hood will actually stop from Custom Catcher. Because like how I understood it is it would stop it this way. So like if I go to Custom Catcher up Mewtwo, it will not move it. But then I swear I was playing and that happened and it switched them, but we'll see. Don't mind me, I'm just bad at the game. Sadly, I have a power plant under here. I'm going to be using Faba on the Stealthy Hood. Because I really just want to set up when they bring this guy back up. I just want to get the Articuno. I also would like to get an Absol. Well, maybe it won't be necessary. These switches are done. 2. Could probably play 3. Maybe it is. Maybe if I clear off this Mewtwo, he's not going to be able to do anything. 24 cards left. I've used 2 quick balls. So my draw is like 3 and 24. Do I take any of my draw cards? Okay. 26. We'll go here. I think here's the right move. I think if we get this, like if we get Articuno in play, it's not gonna matter. And again, I don't know if I have to be using that right there, but I don't want to risk it. Because we just lose if I... like, because that's the effect of an attack, so I would assume that would work. Oh, and I can't fucking GX attack. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, we gotta get real lucky with these hammers. Plan B. We're getting lucky with those hammers. Bring this guy up. It's a pretty big misplay for me. But that's 3 switches gone. Yeah, and I found my 4th custom. 3rd and 4th custom catcher. So if he does not take any of these, it's a pretty tall ask. He might not, because he might be going for like a knockout on it. Hopefully these both get put on 1. They're going to. That's smart. I applaud my opponent. It's pretty good. I don't even know what he just used. I didn't notice. Some Poltergeist. Could have been Poltergeist. This guy's good. This guy has no text. That was pretty good. Stamp them and then discard a card. Shit, I don't think I saw Absol. No Absol. It's probably pretty risky, actually. I didn't really think about it. Because this is going to allow him to get 3 energy on this. So he has 4, 5, 6. They usually play like 8. Like, I'm gonna go for a crushing hammer here. How many are left in the deck? Just the one. Go down to 4 cards. Hey. Yeah, we'll take one more. Yeah, because I'm going to use switch, so we're going to draw 2, discard 1. Get rid of this. Use switch. Yeah, resource management. I think I just throw 3. So next turn I get at least 2 of them. I think I do need to get a couple custom catchers in here because they may play a 4th switch. They do. Okay. I don't really care, we get shuffled back in. And now I can draw 3 hammers. Cool. This guy. So we want Oranguru. And then we want the water energy. Do we want any of this? I think I'd pick up Mars and Rosa. No, I just hold. No, I put one of these here. So he's going to take a knockout here. He needs to not put back Oranguru. I don't even know if I can win this. So I only have 2 dolls. Okay. One. So we'll look at everything. Okay. Take. No, we're gonna lose this game. That's really unfortunate. So when I put back the crushing hammers, I should have put back 2 copies of custom catcher. Alright, I'll see you for the next round. Alright, welcome back to the second round. We are doing Cinccino control. This is against a lightning, psychic, steel, colorless deck. So I would say some sort of mute box, maybe? His hand's not very good. But if this is a steel Pokemon, we can go find Zacian. And that's kind of like the most important card. It is not at all. We're about to get cat dogged. Probably not in some good position right here. Like, if they don't use all of their items, I will take one. That's really good for us. Please play it. Ooh. So I don't remember this deck having any stadiums. This deck plays 0 energy, so we do not need that. I think let's start with this. I'm gonna discard the custom catcher. Just go check out and see what we have here. Okay, we have Sky Pillar. I think we just want this guy. So they're going to draw a bunch of cards next turn. Yeah, I don't think that was worth it. I think, like, the upside of us finding a stadium there was absolutely insane if we found one. If we don't, though, it's not very good. Now they're just going to double rocks. They're double losing us. I know it. Oh, just one. Like, I need to know if that Persian has 0 retreat costs. I feel like it does. pretty good time to draw that. Yeah, I think we use it. That's a really bad one. I need to find either Rosa or the Sky Field. Yep, 0 retreat cost, okay. So I think I want to put Zacian in the active. That means next turn I'm going to have to bag slash and look for switches. I feel like something's got to give in this deck, like they can't have everything. This is for 2 more. They're getting a knockout here. Pretty close to a knockout here. Oh, never mind. This only targets 1. That card doesn't have text. That's not where I expected that to go. Should have played the power plant. I've never played this matchup, so I'm just guessing on what I'm supposed to do here. Like, I feel like just cutting them off is the right way to go. Oh, I knew they had that. Sorry, didn't know until after I saw their hand. I don't think I would have played that. I don't think they figured out what my deck's doing yet. They have 2 Pokemon in hand. They have a Ditto and they have a Mew. So they can discard both of them. Draw 6. Oh man, I can't figure out what order things went in. I don't think I feel like with the way they're timing though. Sweet. No, that means that they did not have a coffee or anything. If we don't lose Meowth, we can retreat into Persian. Wow, they just played a bunch of cards. I'm gonna draw Cinccino right here. I didn't. Give you that. That's really unfortunate. Maybe it's this. That's the 4th Roxy. Like, if I understand this, they're not going to be able to attack, because this has to attack the bench. So we take this. Get this. Like, I don't really want to hit that, but I don't want them to put damage on it. This version's so good. I will love it if there's awesome draw. But their hand's really bad. They have no energy, so like going into Weezing's not good. There's an ordinary route, so I can put Meowstic, Cinccino back. Like, I don't think you can pass without hitting this thing. Then I get 2 from those cards. Never taken a prize with this deck. I think I got to 100 damage on a Persian. I attacked for 100 once. Yep. I don't think they realized. This is a really good deal for me. Yeah, I'll get Absol. Oh my god, I get 3. like, all of their draws were good that turn. But that's both at all. Okay, I need to take some of these weasels. Two out of 16 cards is going to be a Roxy. 2. Okay. Okay, they're getting smart. Attack. I wish you could zoom in on coins. I'd like to see what this one is. I really want to know when the Collinsville coins are going to come out. That was probably really bad. I feel like instead of getting Absol, I should have just held it. And then once I got to Zacian, or once they did this, I switch over to Zacian. So I'm going to pick up double Mars. Yeah, I'm just going to draw. Meowstick, I'm slightly worried about. Yeah, just make him pay. Take the best card. Grab this guy. Well, I'm probably gonna grab this. Oh, there's no way I get 5 attacks before this does something. I have a 50-50 shot to get the last Weezing. I don't think he knows how this works. Or she knows how this works. has a pretty good Intrepid Sword for us. So they found Catterday, so they're going to be able to put at least Polka Doll on bottom. Bring this up. No? They're back to 3 Roxy's in here. Only 2. Oh, they just haven't drawn another one. So now we want to do this. That's a good draw. They have 5. And now basically all I'm trying to set up in here is I'm trying to make sure that I have the access to another set of custom catchers just in case like shit hits the fan and like they're gonna bring this guy up. I don't want to use this until after I get hit once. So they're gonna put this on bottom. Bring this guy up, attack me for 70. And then I'm gonna bring up Zacian. I want to do both. I want to put back Poniard, double energy. Then I'm gonna retreat. Just attack. There's no reason, but I just don't want another 70 to hit this. And if that happens again, if this gets hit, I'll switch over to Absol. At this point, I'm just spreading out my damage. Yep, okay. Alright, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be my video. It's Cinccino Control. I'll probably be recording a lot more of it. Please subscribe, like the channel, check out. Thank you.